There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Please! No! I didn't do it by myself. Whitney and Bobby help me. Please!
House coming up, man. Y'all can hover over the roof. Y'all don't even have to stop, man. Y'all can drop me off. I can be out here, man. Y'all, cause I know y'all probably got shit.
What's going on? What's going on? We back. What's going on YouTube? What's going on if you're watching me on Twitch? And what's going on if you're watching me on my Facebook group? We got a new episode of I Ain't Seen This, episode 14. We back with our latest movie and TV news. Got a couple things I want to get into today. Once again, shout out to anybody that's going to be coming through, checking me out on the live. We are on YouTube, we are on Twitch, and we are on my Facebook group, The Low Key Cave. Like I said, appreciate anybody that's going to be checking me out. We are going to be getting into a couple things, man, that I wanted to talk about. We're going to get started in a minute. Like I said, I'm going to see if a couple of people want to jump in here first before we get started. I think I'll post start at 3:40 anyway, because I had to change the times up to go a little early because I'm thinking I'm going to be doing something later on. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on this and do this now. But once again, shout out to anybody that's on here checking us out on the live. It's a new episode of I Ain't Seen This. As far as if you new to this, as far as I Ain't Seen This, this is where I do my latest movie and TV news. Pretty much stuff that's coming out that's pertaining to movies, pertaining to TV. If you're new to this, once again, every Friday I do Uncut Ishhh Talk, which is just life stuff, everything that's going on as far as how the week been going, and hip hop, whether it's we get into everything, movies, TV shows, get into classic movies and all that as far as Uncut Ishhh Talk, if you're new to the channel or whatnot. But once again, shout out to anybody that's checking us out on the live. Like I said, we are on YouTube, we on Twitch, and we are on my Facebook group. Like I said, we about to get started. I got a couple things I want to get into. Like I said, I got some information today. Well, not me personally got some information today, but something I came across pertaining to a movie that I was very curious about that was going to get a sequel tonight. So, and everybody pretty much probably know what I'm talking about. All right, man. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. Once again, I want to give a shout out to anybody that's tuned in with us this evening. New episode of I Ain't Seen This. No, I got to have the Batman on, man. No, I got to have the Batman on. We're getting closer and closer. We got one more month. Matt Reeves the Batman. We ready. Don't tell me you ain't ready. All right, man. As far as one of the first things I wanted to jump into, we got to talk about it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited about this because I know they heard all of the complaints that everybody had pretty much pertaining to what was going on as far as that first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump over here to this. And yes, first thing I want to jump into is we are getting a Mortal Kombat sequel, and it's in development with a Marvel writer, which is the Moon Knight writer, which we ain't even seen the new Moonlight yet. But like I said, that's one thing that's good. I mean, I'm just saying overall, because whoever wrote that first one obviously didn't understand the fact that we wanted to see fighting. We wanted to see one-on-one fights. We wanted to see, if we're going to get a fatality, make sure we see a full-on fight leading up to a fatality, not just straight-on fatalities in the middle of cutaways to other fights, cutaways to other fight. We do not want to see none of that. We want to see some straight-up brutality fights, and we want to see some good choreographed fights. There's so many movies, man. You got John Wick movies out here. You got The Extraction. You got the Raid movies. You got all these good movies out here that showing you how to do this. Like you talking about one takes and whatnot. I mean, even with the Creed movies, like showing you just how you can make a good fighting movie and not do a bunch of cutaways for a damn Mortal Kombat movie that is based on one-on-one fights. I'm just saying, man. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. New Line is continuing the franchise with the head writer of Marvel's Moon Knight. So, yeah, Moon Knight must going to be something now. Because I know, if I'm not mistaken, the whole Moon Knight thing, because like I said, once again, I don't know too much about Moon Knight, but he's supposed to be like some good fighter. He's supposed to be a good, I ain't gonna say a mixed martial artist, but he's supposed to be good with his hands or whatnot. So let's go ahead and read this story. Yeah, man, I hope so. I wonder if they're gonna give us different characters. New Line is ready for round 2 of Mortal Kombat. The studio has hired screenwriter Jeremy Slater to pen a sequel to the 2021 video game adaptation, the Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. Yeah. Mortal Kombat debuted simultaneously in theaters and on HBO Max, of course, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic in April 2021, and earned $83.7 million globally. Which, like I said, most of the movies that came out on Warner Brothers last year, if not all of them, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, all of them came on direct to theaters and HBO Max. You're talking about Godzilla vs. Kong, Matrix Resurrection, Mortal Kombat. It was a lot of movies. If I'm not mistaken, there was all of them, especially like they big movies, they big budgeted movies came straight to streaming services last year. So Mortal Kombat, yeah, we know all this history as far as what it's based on and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's real interesting the fact that we are getting the Moon Knight writer. So, like I said, I'm guessing we getting a pretty good Moon Knight series as far as Disney Plus and whatever they got going on over there. But pertaining to what they got going on as far as getting a sequel to Mortal Kombat, I'm glad they're doing it because I want them to improve what we got. Because when you seen that first trailer, come on, man, we all remember watching that first trailer to that Mortal Kombat last year that came out 2021. You talking about Sub-Zero and Jax. You talking about the end with Sub-Zero fighting and he frees the blood or whatnot. We thought we like, oh, we getting this. We getting finally what we wanted to see. And that ain't even no disrespect to the classic movie that came out, Mortal Kombat, what was it, 1995 or whatnot? Man, you had us going back to watch that one because at least minus all the cheesy dialogue and what they had going on with that one, they had one-on-one fights in that older Mortal Kombat movie. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with the original. But anyway, man, we have to get good one-on-one fights. And if anything, I'm going to be honest, man. It'll be cool we get a good story or whatnot, but I ain't even worrying about the story. I want to see our favorite Mortal Kombat characters that we play with on our Xbox Ones or PlayStations or whatever. I want to see some of our favorite Mortal Kombat characters, and I want to see them in good fighting techniques, good choreographed fighting. I'm talking about when I'm watching a raid. I'm talking about when I'm watching John Wick. Like, the movies I just named, these good action movies that we have got recently that have these good fighting scenes. They have these good fighting scenes in them. I want to see that in this new Mortal Kombat that they got coming out, and hopefully we get it sooner than later. So yeah, that was definitely the first thing I wanted to jump into pertaining to the latest movie news or whatnot. And if I'm not mistaken, this came out today, right? This dropped today. So yeah, let me know in the comment section how y'all feeling about them green lighting a Mortal Kombat sequel. And this is not going to be coming straight to HBO Max. This is going to be in theaters because Warner Brothers already said all of their movies coming out this year is going to be coming to theaters. And how about the window, though? That's one thing I don't know about as far as, when they doing something like a 45-day window or something as far as movies in theaters. And then when they hit streaming services or whatnot, y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all can give me some updates on that or whatnot. But yeah, that's what we got going on as far as Mortal Kombat. I'm definitely looking forward to it, though. I was really hoping, because I remember hearing a point in time where James Wan was supposed to be doing Mortal Kombat. I was hoping he would do it or some way because, after he did what he did with Malignant at the end with, you know what I'm saying, having a whole girl at the end, if you know what I'm talking about, doing what she was doing with the fighting, then yeah, I was thinking we was going to get something like that. All right, man. Next thing I wanted to jump into as far as I ain't seen this latest movies and TV news, we are going to be talking about Godzilla and how we feeling as far as Godzilla being turned into a TV show, which honestly, I don't know how to even feel about this, but my whole thing is, are we going to get any involvement from King Kong? Is King Kong supposed to be part of this, which I'm thinking it is, because what I've seen or what I've heard is it's supposed to be coming from after the events of everything that's going on, including the whole MonsterVerse or whatnot, as far as the other Titans or whatnot. So let's go get some more information, basically. Because, yeah, I think it's real interesting. Not only that, though, but you see all these streaming services trying to get these exclusives to make you say, damn, now I got to go holler at Apple because Paramount Plus. I'm going to talk about this, too, on Uncut Ish Talk. definitely check me out Friday on a new episode of Uncut Ish Talk. I'm definitely gonna be talking about the battle of the streaming services because everything going on as far as pertaining to cable or whatnot, and we like, damn, we moving on to streaming now. We ain't gotta really worry about cable or whatnot. But nah, have they walked up there yet? Okay. So yeah, let's go hop over here on this as far as checking out what we got going on with Godzilla and as far as pertaining to a TV show. My bad. I think I exit about it. Back out of it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Got this stuff popping up. Godzilla is getting a Apple TV show set in the MonsterVerse. So yeah, it's gonna be set in the MonsterVerse. Godzilla fans rejoice. A live-action TV series set in Legendary Pictures' MonsterVerse is in development for Apple TV Plus. Announced in a press release for the untitled TV show, will exclusively launch on Apple streaming services on a yet-to-be-revealed release date. Few details have been revealed about the show, so it seems that Godzilla's next small-screen adventure is still in early development. Interestingly, though, the head writer on a beloved Marvel comic series run will serve as a co-creator. Yo, everybody run into straight Marvel and everything they got going on. Like, yo, can I get one of those Marvel writers or Marvel produce somebody from Marvel, MCU? Can I get one of them? Like, damn, this is the second story I done where they got a Marvel person coming in. But interestingly, though, the head writer on a beloved Marvel comic series run will serve as a co-creator and executive producer on the series. Matt Fraction, the award-winning writer whose iconic Hawkeye comics were a chief influence on the superheroes' recent Disney Plus series, will work with Chris Black, Star Trek Enterprise, Desperate Housewives to bring the show to life. Okay. Black will act as showrunner with the series being produced by Legendary Television alongside Safe House Pictures and Toho, the studio behind Godzilla's creation in 1954. Okay, that's what's up. Toho's Hiro Masuka and Takamasara Haridi will also serve as executive producers. And I'm sorry if I wasn't pronouncing their names right. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Pre-Apple's press release, the Godzilla live action series will follow one family's journey. Oh, we getting a little bit of plot. Okay. We'll follow one family's journey to unearth a secret legacy that ties them to Monarch, the classified organization that tracks Godzilla and other titans in Legendary's MonsterVerse. Okay, so we getting a little bit of plot. So basically, we're gonna be following a family or whatnot, and I'm guessing they're gonna be coming across Titans or whatnot. And is Godzilla gonna pop up, basically saving the day out the blue or something? That's what it sounded like we getting. But it's interesting that they go in this route. And like I said, you had everything coming straight to the streaming services. So I don't know if they really. I'm thinking they're not gonna be basing this off box office or whatnot, especially going off last year's box office because Godzilla vs. Kong came straight to streaming services. So it's like you can't really base none of those movies really last year off box office results. Maybe you can do Matrix Resurrections because I don't care what they would have made the first week. That shit would have plummeted either way after everybody would have seen that straight up. But anyway, we talk about Godzilla. It's real interesting to see this. I didn't see anything in there about King Kong. That's the more interesting thing. It didn't say anything if it's King Kong going to be joining this, or are they going to try to do King Kong another movie like the theaters, or are they going to do King Kong in his own series? Because maybe the main focus is just Godzilla, though. I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section, though. How y'all feeling about this pertaining to Godzilla being turned into a TV show instead of, as far as coming back to theaters or whatnot? But like I said, you talking about streaming services these days, and everything that's going on with Disney Plus. Most of their shows are looking like movies. You know what I'm saying? We got Peacemaker on HBO Max, and that ain't look. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We basically Netflix and whatnot. To me, you basically getting 8-hour movies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, because that being broke down into, you know what I'm saying, sections or whatnot, as far as what we recently been getting. All right, the next thing I wanted to talk about, we are getting, here we go. Hold up. No. Okay, here we go. My bad, y'all. I had to make sure I was getting the right story because I didn't want to get nothing outdated. The next thing I want to talk about as far as latest movies and TV news is where I get into Meg 2. And this is interesting to me because, like everybody, I feel like I'm a fan of shark movies. And when I first heard about this, especially something like pertaining to the Megalodon, I was excited about this. I mean, think about what we have got, like, as far as Piranha 3D. I was hoping they was going to go that route, especially with something like having this huge ass shark that's supposed to be bigger than any type of living thing as far as pertaining to the water or the ocean or whatnot. So I was hoping they was going to go that route. And then just to hear that they was doing the whole PG-13 thing, and then just the route they took it and how I definitely did not like that first one. So it's interesting to see they're doing this. Well, it's not, because that first one did make money. So I'm wondering if they're going to try to go a darker route as far as making it maybe rated R. It's interesting to see, but like I said, let's go ahead and jump into this. The Meg 2 starts filming in January 2022, which we are in currently, confirms Jason Statham, which is the star of the movie. Jason Statham reveals that his creature feature sequel, The Meg 2, will begin shooting next January, with Ben Whitley set to direct. Okay, y'all got let me know in the comments. Well, I'm about to read this anyway, but is that a different director from the first one? Because I think it is. So let's go and check this out. Action legend Jason Statham confirmed that he will be returning to the water to begin filming his creature feature sequel, The Meg 2, which we are currently in January 2022. In the 2018 my bad, y'all, pronouncing name. Statham started as Jonas Taylor, a rescue diver recruited to help a group of scientists dealing with a megalodon shark emerge from the deepest section of the Mediterranean Trench. Alongside Statham, the ensemble cast from the original film including La Bing Bing, Rainn Wilson, Ruby Rose, Winston Keon, Paige Kennedy, and Jessica Menane. After spending over a decade in development at Disney's Hollywood Pictures, Stephen Alton's horror novel Meg and novel of Deep Terror continued to languish in development hell at New Line Cinema. Okay, so this is basically before they did the first one. So, directed by... Okay, yeah, so this is a different director. So the first one was directed by National Treasure Hammer, John Turtleland. So that's good news to me, too. So we definitely going to be getting some type of different direction, being that we're getting a different director or whatnot. And I'm hoping that, like I said, because... to me, that first one, like I said, even with it being PG-13, you shouldn't have done that. I thought it should have went a different route. But like I said, I ain't in Hollywood. These people know business. And of course, the smart way would be go to PG-13 to get more people in the theaters because, you know, younger people, certain age, can't get into a rated R movie. So I get what they was doing. But like I said, I remember certain reviews. I mean, not certain reviews, but certain interviews where I think Jason Statham was saying something where he was trying to push for a rated R. So I do think that's interesting, though, that they are coming out. Well, not interesting because, like I said, the first one did make some money. So I don't think it's surprising that they coming out with that. But being that they going with a different director or whatnot, I think it's interesting that they doing that. To me, they're saying something about, I guess, the audience reaction, maybe looking at certain people's reviews or maybe certain people's comments and saying, okay, this is what certain people wanted and this is what the audience wanted from this. So maybe we should try to go this route. And maybe Jason Statham even had some input because, like I said, I remember him saying something like he wanted a more, you know what I'm saying, a rated R version of Megalodon or the Meg or whatnot. And I honestly forgot this. The Meg was based on books. So are the books darker than the movies that they doing? Y'all let me know in the comment section about that because I ain't never read these books or whatnot. All right, man. I'm trying to see. I don't even think I put this down at the bottom. Probably didn't, but next thing I wanted to jump into is some TV. No, I didn't. And this is well, no, I'm not even gonna talk about this. I'm gonna actually say this for Uncut Ish Talk. I'm gonna say that for Uncut Ish Talk. I feel like that's a more appropriate topic for Uncut Ish Talk. So we'll say that for that. All right, let's go to our next thing. And of course, we already got the shirt on. You know what I want to get into. You know what I'm ready for. Like I said, to me, this is the most anticipated movie of 2022. It's on a bunch of like IDMBs. What's the names as far as top movies that come out in 2022? The Batman. Like I said, I feel like personally that this is definitely the most anticipated movie to come out this year. out of all comic book movies, horror movies. I don't care how big of a movie. Avatar about to come out this year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't care. The Batman, Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, Batman is the top movie that's coming out this year. I know it's going to make over $1 billion, and I'm just waiting to be sitting at the end, not wanting it to end and waiting for the sequel to come out. Already looking for details about the sequel and just ready for those conversations and those discussions after watching the movie and trying to go back and watching multiple viewings to catch the clues here and there. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. As far as the Batman, we did get a new poster today, and we're gonna try to check that out. But like I said, we've been getting all type of TV spots pertaining to the Batman or whatnot. Like I said, it's on promotion full drive. So let's go ahead and check this out. I did see this a couple of days ago. I think a lot of people have seen this, but it says Robert Pattinson's The Batman is like a Batman Kurt Cobain. His addiction to revenge or whatnot. Like, yeah, I'm ready. Details of Matt Reeves' upcoming take on the Batman are beginning to see the light of day. In an interview with Esquire UK, the director spoke about the specific comics that inspired his take on the character, picking up the slack after the disappointing Ben Affleck era and audience reaction to the casting of Robert Pattinson. He also explained that Navarro's Something in a Way, which soundtracks the trailer, is more than just a grungy down-tempo mood set. It's part of a broader storytelling mission. And I'm guessing this is right here, Matt Reeves talking. When I consider how you do Bruce Wayne in a way that hasn't been seen before, I started thinking, what if some tragedy happened? Wayne sees his parents murdered, and this guy becomes so reclusive, we don't know what he's doing. Is this guy some kind of wayward, reckless drug addict? Reeves said, the truth is that he's a kind of a drug addict. His drug is his addiction to this drive for revenge. He's like a Batman Kurt Cobain. Among Reeves' influences were the critically acclaimed 1987 comic Batman Year One, which focuses on the superhero's early years fighting crime in Gotham, in addition to greedy 1970s dramas like Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese, Chinatown and the French Connection. Confession, I have not seen Chinatown or the French Connection. In a Movie Maker magazine piece on the film, Pattinson said he's excited about how seriously Reeves' project takes the world's greatest detective aspect of the Batman character and delves into the noir. Reeves also revealed that watching Pattinson in the Safdie's thriller Good Time convinced the director he could tap into the anger necessary for the role. Shout out to Double Toasted, because if you don't watch you definitely should watch Double Toasted. They on YouTube. They do movie reviews and all that. I remember them saying something about this as far as Good Time and Robert Pattinson, because everybody's always bringing up this whole thing, with Twilight or whatnot. Twilight, and Robert Pattinson, the Twilight person. But people don't even know that how many of these indie films he has did. And this is one I'm gonna check out. I haven't seen Good Time, but I know he did a lot of indie movies after the whole Twilight series or saga or whatnot was over with. So this is interesting to hear about, man. Excuse me, my voice about to go super dry. But once again, if you don't watch Double Toasted on YouTube, definitely check out Double Toasted. I just remember them bringing this up. But the thriller Good Time convinced the director to tap into the anger necessary for the role. It turned out Pattinson was already a big Batman fan and even wore the same suit Val Kilmer used in 1995's Batman Forever. Man. All right, man. I just think this very, very much interesting. Hold on. I want to go to the new poster they supposed to have out. Definitely want to check that out. What am I spelling? Yeah, man. I can't wait to see this, man, because like I said, with the way they keep explaining this, man, and the way even Robert Pattinson is talking about this, he's basically saying they tapping into something. Like, you ain't gonna see like this flashy Bruce Wayne. That's why when you see these trailers or whatnot, you see how his hair is and how he's looking. He's not looking like your traditional Bruce Wayne, even when he's supposed to be putting on this persona or whatnot. I like for instance, Christian Bale in Batman Begins. You remember when he went over overseas or whatnot, he was doing like those robberies or whatnot, doing what he was doing as far as before he had met Ra's al Ghul or whatnot. They kind of giving me that. Like I said, I know they're doing something completely different, but that was kind of what he was saying. Like, not the addiction part or whatnot, because like I said, them saying that's completely something different. His addiction for revenge or whatnot, and that's what they mean by him being, he gonna be really unhinged. Robert Pattinson's Batman gonna be unhinged. Like, he gonna be almost killing people or whatnot. So, like I said, that part is exciting, man. That's not the full trailer. I'm looking for the, oh, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. We got the new poster right here. Man. He definitely, you can't tell. I don't know why he didn't say that. I feel like he definitely taking some influences from David Fincher's Seven. He got to be, as far as Matt Reeves, taking some type of those influences from Seven. Because even with this poster, tell me, man, let me know in the comment section how excited y'all are for the new Batman coming in March, man. I can't wait. I'm trying to tell you, this is gonna be that one. Like, I'm Spider-Man No Way Home. I get it. Bringing in Tobey Maguire, bringing in Andrew Garfield, having 3 Spider-Mans on screen. I get it. Like I said, we're gonna get some of that this year as far as DC. I'm enjoying both things. Like I said, I ain't this DC versus Marvel thing, but I'm just saying, it's DC's time. I'm just saying, as far as the Batman has always came through and saved the day. You always say who's the most popular as far as comic book characters or whatnot. Got to be the Batman. Superman, I know, but Superman is a work in progress, man. And Superman's a work in progress because we done got that good Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman. We done got that Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan's trilogy, that good Batman, and now we about to get Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson. We got Paul Daniels, the Riddler, and we still ain't really specific on if this nigga is the Riddler or not, because we not really getting his face or nothing. Like I said, man, and that whole come on, I gotta do it. Hopefully I don't get no what's the name, because I was seeing people doing reactions to this though, so it shouldn't be no like big deal with me checking it out, because I have not checked out the clip. I really wasn't paying no mind to it as far as the Batman clip. I've been checking out the TV spots though. Yeah, that new poster is definitely the one. But yeah, since we on here together, let's go check this out. One of the TV spots I definitely want to check out was that new one I seen. Check this out. Let's check this out. Okay, yeah, here we go. You know, here together. Let's check this out together. Like I said, man, this is definitely one of the ones I'm definitely the most anticipated for, as far as my movies all around. Just the Batman. Yeah, it's a bunch of these TV spots that came out. What's this one right here? Well, let's check this one out. This one look like it just came out 2 hours ago. All right, let's go back right quick. I also seen something. Hold on. Let's check this out. Yeah, you see, they would not show his face. And what's up with that? He got a contact lens that got like some. Can't wait. Listen to that. Vengeance. Bop, 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 bop. Nigga, he out. Yeah, man. That's the one. March 4th. It's over. I'm definitely going to be working on some things too, as far as doing like some Batman reactions or whatnot, as far as Christopher Nolan's trilogy. I'll probably go back and do like I ain't gonna necessarily say a roast, but I'm gonna go back and check out the one. What's the one with Freeze in it? Freeze, like Vivica A. Fox in a minute. What's the one? That's the one with George Clooney, right? Let me know in the comment section. Is the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Mr. Freeze and George Clooney playing Batman? Is that the one where they in there together? I gotta know. See that one. That's the one I'm talking about, though. The one I want to check out. Definitely, it's gonna be all like February, like towards the middle and the end of February is gonna be straight up Batman, leading up into March 4th for the new Batman. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all feel like I'm wrong? Do y'all feel like the Batman is not one of the most anticipated movies that's coming out this year? That everybody's gonna like the $1 billion movie, the guaranteed $1 billion movie. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. All right. Let me, because I can't make this all about the Batman, because there's a couple more things I could jump into and talk about. But we're gonna get off that. Shout out DC, shout out Matt Reeves, man. Definitely shout them out. Robert Pattinson, man, because you always done got that Robert Pattinson, the Twilight guy. The same thing they was doing with Heath Ledger. Rest in peace to the great Heath Ledger, man. Heath Ledger, the broke back guy that's playing Joker. Come on, man. Can't wait. All right, next thing I wanted to jump into, let's get into some horror. Let's jump over here, and we're going to be talking about Halloween Ends. And look like we have got some first set photos as far as Jamie Lee Curtis, because of course we supposed to be getting Halloween Ends this year, the end of the trilogy as far as Danny McBride and Danny Green. Is that his name? As far as the people behind, you know, not super bad, but Pineapple Express and all that other shit. As far as them other movies or whatnot. But yeah, let's go check this out as far as pertaining to Halloween Ends. Getting somewhat, I guess, our first look. Once again, shout out to anybody that's checking me out on the live. We are on Twitch. If you're on Twitch and you're not following me yet, definitely should follow me. I'm going to be working on some more games, streaming games and whatnot. We're going to be doing some more Grand Theft. Shout out to anybody that's watching me on YouTube. If you're not hitting that subscribe button yet, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell and that like button. You're more than welcome to leave a comment. Shout out to anybody that's watching me on the Facebook group, The Low Key Cave. More than welcome to leave a comment. Like I said, anybody that's watching me on the live, definitely come check me out Friday and check my co-host out in the deal. We're going to be live for a new episode of Uncut Ish Talk. All right, man, let's check this out right now, though. Yeah, Halloween Ends. Jamie Lee Curtis reveals her first look as Laurie for the threequel. Oh, we got all this playing. Oh, it's on mute. Can I take this off? Let me see. I'm trying to take this off. I don't know. It's a great time to be a horror fan as the genre has been experiencing a thriller renaissance for a number of years. No thanks. And as a result, quite a few beloved franchises return to theaters, like with Blumhouse's Halloween films and Halloween Ends. Jamie Lee Curtis has revealed the first look at Laurie Strode in the threequel. All right, let's check her out. Okay, she ain't gonna be laying up in no hospital this time. Following the record-breaking success of 2018's Halloween, Blumhouse ordered 2 more sequels from David Gordon Green. My bad, I did kind of get his name right? I said Danny Green. I think I said Danny Green. But David Gordon Green and Danny McBride. Halloween Kills was released this past October, and it seems like Halloween Ends will be Jamie Lee Curtis' swan song as her character. She's back on set and revealed a new look for Laurie. So yeah, we got our first look at Laurie Strode back in action. Shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis, man. Hey, she came back like she ain't never left, especially with Halloween. Like I said, that's my... We had a great thing going with that Halloween 2018. You showing a character like Laurie Strode going through PTSD, like following her doing that, and everything with her leading up to her and her confrontation with Michael and him doing what he doing, and us believing that, okay, this guy not supernatural, he actually can be hurt, knocked out or whatnot. And then you go into Halloween Kills, he stabbed, shot, he running around just slaughtering people, killing people, doing all this in the third, and just on extra shit, not just killing people, like he damn near torturing people. And if I'm not mistaken, these niggas don't do all... Damn, Cameron, bro. He ain't have to do all... Anyway, I'm just real curious to see where we going with this, man, because Halloween Kills was basically Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection, Halloween The Return of Michael. It was all of them, man. It was those sequels that we had posted got away from, And to me, that's what Halloween Kills was. Like, you brought all these legacy characters back as far as the Halloween franchise just to knock them off. Like, it had them actually doing something. Like, we cheer, like, hey, y'all finally got Michael Myers, and this nigga just pops back up, stabbing, grabbing, what, did somebody have an iron or some shit out there? I don't know, man. Anyway, we getting our first look at Laurie Strode. I didn't mean to go into a little rant, but it's just the whole thing as far as just going from that 2018 Halloween showing this character that we hadn't seen in such a long time and erasing all those sequels, going straight from the original and having the whole thing that's not her brother, and giving this character PTSD to the point where her daughter, she had lost her daughter, and all of these things. She don't have a real decent relationship with her daughter. She don't have a relationship with her grandchildren or whatnot. Like, we with her, we following this, and then you get her laid up in the hospital. Michael Myers just goddamn going through. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, what are they gonna do with this new one? Well, not new one, but this last one. Like, is Michael Myers going to be rolling through town, killing the rest that he didn't get to kill in Halloween Kills, leading up to him and Jamie Lee Curtis having like some Mortal Kombat fight off into a brutality, a fatality? I don't know, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section. How are y'all feeling about this pertaining to Halloween Ends? Finally getting this last one that's about to come out. Like I said, I did not enjoy Halloween Kills. I don't care how much, like I said, I had seen all of that. As far as we can go back and watch Halloween Resurrection and all those other Halloween movies, and we want to watch Michael Myers slaughter people. But I guess they wanted to just up the ante and say, how can we make Michael Myers into this vicious, damn near great white shark that's just going through Haddonfield killing people? I'm just saying, it's just curious to me to see how they gonna do something as far as this last one. Like, what are they gonna do different? Like, what can they do? But because they're gonna have to have him killing people still, because it ain't gonna be no Halloween movie without Michael Myers slaughtering people or whatnot. But it's gonna be overdrive this time, overkill, because he was already doing that in that last one. I'm just saying, man. Angel Pradada. My bad, man, if I can't pronounce your name right, but shout out to a new subscriber that just hit my channel. I appreciate that, man, hitting the channel. Like I said, I got some more content coming. If you checking out the live, I appreciate you. And if you're not, definitely come through and check out the live. But shout out to my newest subscriber, man. And shout out to all my subscribers and everybody who subscribed to the channel, man. Like I said, I started doing this last year, and I ain't want to get into some whole story or whatnot. Like I said, I already got all those stories on my channel. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out to everybody, especially on YouTube. That's where I started at, as far as the whole thing and what I'm doing. Shout out to all my new subscribers, and shout out to all my subscribers who've been rocking me from the beginning. I definitely appreciate everybody who's taking the time to watch me, like I said. Okay, let's get into our next thing, man. As far as Halloween Ends, I had some more I wanted to talk about. The Rock. The Rock. Shout out to the Dwayne Johnson, man. Definitely the hardest working, busiest man in Hollywood, man. I got two things that Rock came out with, though, if I'm not mistaken. He got two things he dropped, where he's working on or whatnot. Okay, what is it? Okay, here we go. All right. The Rock and Chris Evans, because that's what I was trying to see. Like, who is he supposed to be working with? Because, you know, we've been getting these recent buddy comedy movies with Rock teaming up with everybody. So, yeah. Now we got a new one. So let's go check this out. Coming from Movie Web, Chris Evans joins The Rock for Christmas movie Red One. Damn, that's real creative. We ain't like we just got Red Notice. Anyway, I get it. Christmas movie, Red. All right. Marvel lead Chris Evans has now signed on to star alongside action superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Amazon Studios' upcoming holiday outing, Red One. Reported by Deadline, the Captain America: The First Avenger and Avengers Endgame stars role in proceedings is unknown at this time, but the idea of Evans and The Rock together is surely more than enough to have audience excited. Not much is known about the plot of Red One, but the project has been described as a globe-trotting, four-quadrant action-adventure comedy, imagining a whole new universe to explore within the holiday journey. whatever that means. While plot details are currently being kept under wraps, it's hard not to imagine The Rock as a machine gun. Exactly. Machine gun tone, one line spinning, hugely muscular version of jolly old Saint Neat. Yeah, basically, they look like that's what the route they're going. And with Chris Evans, perhaps a superheroic elf or even a everyman who has lost his faith in Chris. Yeah. Basically, it's going to be some buddy team up, though. The Rock either going to be playing Santa Claus and he got to team up with Chris Evans as some regular Joe Schmo or some shit that's made a mistake on Christmas or whatnot, and he needs the Santa Claus help and The Rock. With all that being said, are we going to get Hobbs and Shaw Part 3? Because we already got Hobbs and Shaw Part 2 as far as Red Notice with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds. The Rock and Deadpool, because Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and everything now. So I'm just saying, man, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not. And it's not the fact that The Rock, I get it. Like, honestly, I just wish he would do, as far as pertaining to The Rock, I wish he would do more like he did in Pain and Gain. Like, taking those type of routes because it was comedy, but at the same time, it felt organic the way he was going that route as far as playing this drugged up Christian, don't want to hurt nobody, but like that shit was funny, but it was the way he was doing it. Like, and it was the role he was playing. But not only that, I wish he would take, and I get what he doing, The Rock, like the dude doing what he doing as far as Hollywood paying him to do all these goddamn big ass extraordinary movies. He's building up this huge lineup, and like he's the biggest superstar in Hollywood right now. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is the biggest movie star in Hollywood right now. So I mean, why not? But as far as just being a fan of what he's been capable, knowing what he's capable of, I would like to see The Rock do more of those roles. For instance, like I said, Pain and Gain, or what he did in Snitch. You don't remember the movie Snitches, alongside, rest in peace to the great Michael K. Williams and John Bethrow, Shane from The Walking Dead. I would like to see him do more of those roles, like I said, like he did in Snitch. He didn't play this big muscular dude that was knocking everybody or whatnot. He was playing his father, and he honestly was playing like a father that wasn't really used to being around certain environments. He kind of had this way about him, but it was just The Rock's acting. Like, he played that role. I would just like to see him more of these type of roles, but I get it. It's just bringing in, well, I feel like he has an audience, though, that would be willing to go see those type of movies, that'll pay money to go see him in those type of roles. I just feel like he's built that type of audience. But like I said, being a fan of his, I would like to see him take on more of a dramatic role and take on some of those type of roles, or do like the kind of comedy he was doing in Pain and Gain. I would just like to see him do that type of things. But hearing what he's doing with Chris Evans, like I said, I'm just not excited about it, because it sounds like the same thing he's been doing, like he's done with Jason Statham and Hobbs and Shaw, and what he did recently with Ryan Reynolds in Red Notice, and now what he's about to do with Chris Evans. Even with him in Jumanji and whatnot, it's kind of something like that. I don't know, man. I just want to see him take on more of a serious role, or more of those dramatic roles like he did in Snitch. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Am I wrong? Do I need to shut up? I don't know what I'm talking about. We love what The Rock is doing as far as being a fan of The Rock or whatnot. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, man. Like I said, if y'all fan of what he's doing, okay, I get it, but I'm a fan too. But I just enjoy some of those other roles he could take on, because he got 1,000 of these movies that he's done. Rampage, Fast and Furious franchise. What's that movie where he's trying to climb up buildings and he's jumping off skyscrapers or whatnot? I think the movie is called Skyscraper or whatnot. He got all these movies out here. So Doom. I ain't mean to do that. I'm just but for real though, man, I just like to see him take on something different. That's all. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, if y'all would like to see The Rock do something different outside of the regular buddy comedy action movies, or do y'all like what he's doing? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, speaking of The Rock, it was another thing that I seen. Let's jump in this right quick. Once again, shout out to anybody that's checking me out. Okay, let's jump into this right quick. And we sticking with The Rock, like I said, one of the hardest working individuals in Hollywood right now. Excuse me right quick, y'all. Did you need to ask me something? Beautiful. Huh? right, here we go. What video game is The Rock making into a movie? And this is what I think came out today, if I'm not mistaken. During the recent interview with Men's Journal, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson revealed he is set to star in yet another film adaptation of a popular video game franchise. We're going to bring one of the biggest, most badass games to the screen, one that I've played for years. I can't tell you which game in particular we're doing, but there will be an announcement this year. I'm really excited to bring it to fans around the world. Of course, we're going to do it right by our gamer fans, but really we're going to make a great movie. Okay. Damn, I guess that's all. If I'm not mistaken, I seen something where I think it was supposed to have something pertaining to like an Xbox game or something. So if it is something like pertaining to Xbox or whatnot, the first thing that came to mind with me would be Gears of War. If he said for years, that's the first thing I was thinking of. Is he gonna be playing Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War? And I would love to see that. I ain't gonna front. I think the last Gears of War I played was probably Gears 3. I somewhat was in and out of 4, and I ain't probably touched 5. But I would think it would be interesting to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson can come in to do Gears, because I think I've always heard of them maybe doing like Batista or even Aquaman. I can't think of the actor name who played Aquaman, but that actor too. But I think it'll be real interesting to see Dwayne come in and play Marcus Phoenix for Gears of War. So y'all let me know in the comment section as far as pertaining to The Rock doing a secret video game movie. If it's supposed to be Xbox, like I said, I thought I'd seen something as far as the game he's supposed to be working on based off an Xbox game. I could be wrong. It could be PlayStation or Xbox or either or the end. I'm just saying, y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong about that, if it is pertaining to a game outside of Xbox and it's something else. But if it is Xbox, I'm thinking Gears of War, because they already got Halo on coming to Paramount Plus, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know what else it could be. I would think it would be talking about Gears of War, though, if it is pertaining to Xbox. But y'all let me know. All right, one of the last things I wanted to jump into. Hold on, let me see if I got this right. Yeah. Okay, let's get into some Marvel MCU news. And we're going to talk about Blade and Black Knight. Of course, we got the little cameo with Kit Harington's character, Black Knight. Well, I don't think his name was Black Knight in Eternals, but we got the little post-credit scene in Eternals. And didn't nobody know there was Blade voice at the end. But it was Marshawn Ali's voice at the end. Marshawn, I'm saying his name right, but Marshawn Ali, who is supposed to be playing the new Blade, yeah, that was supposed to be his voice at the end, and the director did confirm that. So let's jump into this, man. Black Knight sword will appear in Blade. After being teased in the end credits of Eternal, it appears the Ebony Blade will make another appearance in Blade, hinting at a larger story. So I'm guessing that's what people are saying as far as maybe Black Knight is going to be making an appearance in Blade. I don't know. So let's go ahead and check this out. Black Knight sword, the Ebony Blade, will appear in the upcoming Blade film, confirms a Marvel VFX supervisor. While only a minor role in Eternals, that's the real character's name. Dan Whitman, Kate Harington's characters, was being set up for a bigger role in the MCU, as a post-credit scene of the movie featured him pulling out a sword, which comic book fans knew as the Ebony Blade. The scene shows Dan going towards it after Cersei has been taken by Arshem, the judge, into the space. But before Dane can touch it, a voice off screen asks him if he's ready for that. The voice was confirmed by Eternals director Chloe Zhao to belong to Blade. Marshawn Ali's making the character's first appearance in the MCU. Well, voice appearance. We ain't see that, nigga. Ali was announced to play Blade in July 2019. And while no release date has been set for Blade, development on the movie has been moving along over the past couple of years. In February 2021, Watchmen and Pen 15 writer Stacey Olsen Cooper signed on to pen the script, and in September 2021, Mowgli director Baizam Tariq joined the project. The Five Blood star Delroy Lindo, yes, I talked about that on one of my episodes. I ain't seen this. joined the cast of Blade in November 2021 in The Unknown Road, which I'm hoping Delroy Lindo is going to be playing Whistler. I'm thinking that's what he's going to be playing. And filming is likely to expected to begin filming in 2022. And that's even if we get a Whistler in this movie. I don't know if MCU is even going to be bringing in Whistler into Blade or whatnot. But yeah. In an interview with comicbook.com, Eternals VFX supervisor Stephen Caretti revealed that the Ebony Blade will appear in Blade movie. No confirmation was given on if the means Harrington will reprise his roles as Dan Whitman. Caretti revealed some details about the inspiration of Ebony's Blade visual look, a magnetic quality that's supposed to draw the user closer to it, Caretti said. The funny thing is, my second on the show, which is Martin Lawson, my additional supervisor, is actually going to be supervising Blade very soon. So I told him, I said, I'm giving that to you as a gift. Use it wisely and make good of it. But I'm sure it's going to do it. I'm sure it's going to exactly even better. Actually, even better. I showed Chloe Zara those ferromagnetic fluids and things like that, and it's like these are the pieces of metal that you bring a magnet, and they start to align in a way. Actually, that effect was my idea, that we have had the feeling that as he's getting his finger close to it, the blade also wants to suck him in. I'm talking to you, and you're going to be mine. Okay. That is interesting to hear, because like I said, going off what they are going to be doing with Blade and having all these little things coming out, because y'all got to let me know in the comment section. I'm not familiar with the comics or whatnot, and I've been hearing things about something about a Midnight Suns or whatnot because of the whole Moon Knight thing, and I heard they're supposed to have some connections with Blade or whatnot, and know this Black Knight or whatnot, they're supposed to have some connections as far as the Moon Knight Suns, or I mean not the Moon Knight Suns, but Midnight Suns. If that's what it's called, I might have that name wrong, but I've heard little rumbles here and there of those things or whatnot. But y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong about that. But this news sounds pretty interesting. Like I said, I would think if they're going to have that blade in there, they would, I mean, no pun intended, but if they're going to have the ebony blade in there, they probably would have some type of appearance from Kit Harington's Black Knight or whatnot. But do that mean we're going to get a Black Knight appearance in something before we get the Blade movie? So we can get introduced to him first. Are we going to get Black Knight in the Moon Knight series? Are we going to get him in some MCU movie? Are we going to get him in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness? Are we going to get Blade in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness? I'm just saying, how are we going to get that appearance before we get him in the official Blade movie? I've even said, are we going to get an appearance from Blade before Blade movie come out? I'm just wondering, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I could be wrong, but I'm just having all these type of predictions for what I think the MCU is up to, especially Kevin Feige. I'm hoping we are going to get some type of appearance from Blade before he does hit the movies or whatnot, because we got all these Disney Plus shows coming out, and then you got Moon Knight about to drop, and then you got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm like, hey, I'm just saying, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, though. That's pretty much all I had, though, for this episode. Like I said, I wanted to hop on here and definitely talk about the Mortal Kombat sequel. That's one of the things I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm definitely hoping that they are going to give us some way better choreographed fighting scenes in there. We got too many movies y'all can go watch. We can give you ideas. Like I said, The Raid, John Wick. What's the other ones, man? We got all the Extractions movies. Even Netflix got that. What's the other one? What they got? Old Guards and whatnot. They got good action scenes on there. But if you're talking about just one-on-one good fighting scenes or whatnot, that's what we want. We want good fighting scenes, one-on-one. We want a tournament-style movie. And if I'm not mistaken, they was saying they was going to do something like that, or the director. But if I'm not mistaken, the director not coming back. We're getting a new director as far as the Ben Whitley dude. But y'all let me know in the comment section as far as all the topics I talked about. Which ones are y'all more looking forward to, or which ones that y'all want to hear more about? And as far as the whole Godzilla TV show, are y'all looking forward to that being turned into a TV show and being connected to the Monsterverse? And where's the King Kong? Are we not getting the King Kong in the TV version, or are we going to keep getting King Kong in theaters? And let me know how y'all feeling about Halloween Ends. Did y'all enjoy Halloween Kills? Are y'all looking forward to Halloween Ends? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. If you watch me on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Shout out for everybody who just take the time to watch me. If you watch me on Twitch, follow me. Shout out to anybody who was on the Facebook group page as far as the low QK watch me. I appreciate y'all just taking the time to watch me. We out.